She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I can smoke already, so part of my planet. I think that's pretty baby, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog.
I'm a dog, I'm a mud. Hey, y'all. Hey. Let's have a good time because we might not be so nice once the live starts. Welcome to this live. Thank you guys so much for being here. We are here to talk season 3, episode 5 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Ashley, how are you doing? Are you feeling pretty today?
I feel pretty always, Tyra. I'm doing amazing today, ready to get into this because I might have a different take than you this week, Tyra.
Oh, God. Not all about belly. Please don't play with me.
No. My hate will never end for Belly. My hate will never end. My the way that I despise Belly only ever increased this episode. But as far as the episode overall, I wasn't mad at Conrad's point of view. There were things I really enjoyed about the episode.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. We
I
we're
know.
definitely gonna get in it. Once again, you guys get in here, show us love, hit that like button, let us know if you're enjoying our commentary and what you think about the show. Now we are not gonna belabor any points because I need to know why Ashley is sitting pretty all about Conrad. Ashley, what were your overall thoughts of this episode?
Okay, so I'm going to start with the positives. This is the first time since the season started that I think I really truly saw Conrad's heart and how he really was enamored of Belly. And again, this is not about Belly. This is really about Conrad. I appreciated his point of view and his perspective. I really felt, and my heart went out to him even more this episode. And with this show, Tyra, honestly, I hadn't felt anything but anger since we binged it from the first season 1, episode 1. I just felt pissed off every single episode. But this episode, finally, there were moments where I was like, okay, like I kind of understand Conrad more. So for that reason and that reason alone, I appreciated the episode. But let's get into the rest of it. Belly, hold on, because why is my mic all the way over here? Belly continues to be the most gutter bucket, disrespectful, emotionally unintelligent individual I've ever seen in my life. The way that she will use you up to your last drop and then feed you to the dogs, all about a man who doesn't even like you. Because let's be very clear, this episode, Tyra, if I didn't know it before, I know it now. Jeremiah can't stand this hoe. Jeremiah does not want her. He don't like her. He could give a damn about her and this trifling wedding. Belly is delayed. She's delayed. And I really want her to get help. I want her to be admitted inpatient somewhere because the way she plays on everybody's time and top is beyond. Again, music choice. This episode was scored beautifully, except for that last one. Because if you're going to play I Never Dreamed You Leave in Summer, you have to get the original. You cannot get a cover. That pissed me off so bad, Tyra.
So many covers this episode. And I say nobody puts baby in the corner. Y'all will not play on my top like I haven't seen Dirty Dancing. I see what y'all are trying to invoke. Leave me be. My overall thoughts of this episode, it was cringy from top to bottom. I will never want to understand anything that's going on with Conrad. The best I can say for Conrad is that he was working in the earth, working on the roof, and got some sun on those sunken, depleted Edward Cullen cheeks. He has some color. He has some vibrancy. They took that bronzer that they rubbed Jer down with, and they rubbed some on Conrad's. They come on over. You're looking a little peaked. Okay, we're gonna rub some of that on you. I don't think I got much out of it because it wasn't anything new for me. I understood Conrad's motive or mission or motto or whatever this entire time. I don't think any nuance was given to it, like too much light via this episode. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, tell us something we don't know. And Belly was just being Belly. Like the way I can't stand Belly with a passion. Horrid little girl.
She's
Horrid.
awful.
Like,
Demon
girl,
seed.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it. The best thing that this show could do for me is for Conrad and
Mhm.
to realize the worth and leave her stranded at the altar alone. I know that's not what this is, but that if everybody just went their separate ways and just parted ways as friends, can we do that? I don't think they have any interest in doing that.
They
Unless
don't. But Tyra, be honest with me. When we got the flashback to when Conrad and them were little, and I was like, Belly was even a demonic little girl. But when you saw him, like, no, guys, stop. Even her brother was like, nah, leave her. Leave her in the dust. And Conrad was like, no,
alone.
let's
Like,
wait.
no,
I thought it was so
this whole
sweet.
setup, because they're leaning into it so heavily with the like it was Conrad always had these emotions and feelings for her, but it was just something that I guess he pushed by the wayside to remain. Like, I just don't buy that. Like, at first you didn't like this heifer either. It's controversial, but I'll take that. I'm not a book reader. I don't know what's over there, but maybe what's conveyed in the book isn't fully coming across. Because you can't tell me that either one of these boys actually ever liked her. They were manipulated into liking her. I will stand on that hill and die on it next Tuesday. Now let's move on.
And Jada, you're right. They could afford it, Jada. They just didn't want to spend the money on
They don't pay for
Stevie.
all those other songs. They
They sure
paid for
will.
Otis Redding was all over here. They was dirty dancing. But speaking of Conrad, twice, two Otis songs. Conrad's secret
Mhm.
infatuation. Belly is all I can think about. Now look, somebody whispered in Connor's ear this episode, you know you fine, right? You go on out there and work on the roof with your shirt off, baby. Conrad, put your shirt on. Put your shirt on, Conrad. Conrad had that hammer. Said, huh? What? But we get the complete narrative. It's all about Conrad and what's going on in his head and the way that he is like dependent upon his last breath. As far as Belly is concerned, it's just like, oh my goodness. I can't root for this because it is very unhealthy. I don't see anything
Oh.
like attractive about it or like, oh, I could be here with Conrad if it's like I tried it, other times and tried to have a relationship. It's just not the same. It's just not Belly. You haven't tried anything. You've been a recluse. You've been in a damn cocoon, consuming yourself with work and school and your education and whatnot, just biding time until maybe you thought you guys were going to get back together. Oh, no, that's not happening. She's with Jer, and I have to put all of my emotions to the side, bottle them up, act like this could be a platonic brotherhood. Girl, when she called him, what did she call him? My
Brother-in-law.
brother-in-law? Brother-in-law? I was like, Belly, please. This weird dynamic where she's left here with him and we're just supposed to swallow it. Like this brotherly dynamic just pisses me off because you're an agent of chaos, Heffa. And we're acting like we're going to continue to move and act like this isn't the person that you love the most in the world and yet you lost your damn virginity to. Ma'am, go away from me with these shenanigans in these games. But Conrad is not okay. He's
No.
not okay. I just really want him to like realize there's more out there beyond them their heels than Belly. But I just don't know. He's consumed in this episode with, oh, okay, these wedding plans or lack thereof aren't going in her favor. Normally, I've been, the rescue. I'm always here, always in her corner. He is trying so hard to just let her be and let her sink. It's like, no, I have to go and be her knight in shining armor. I've been that since we were all of 8, and I'm going to continue to be it now. But I'm going to keep my feelings balled up because that's Jer's woman. Yeah, poor Conrad. He needs counseling. Ashley,
So here's the thing. No, I think that his efforts and his kindness is definitely wasted on Belly. But again, I really felt like this helped me understand him before. When I met Conrad in this show, it gave very much angsty, very much angry. I don't know what I am, like living in melodrama. And don't get it twisted, he's still living in a melodrama, and this time one created by himself. But I just feel feel like now I understand it more. I understand how you can be in a situation kind of woven with someone and then tragedy strikes and you go a different way and now you're kind of living in regret and you have to watch that. Again, none of this is about Belly for me. None of this is about Belly as much as it is, because that's the one fault that I find with Conrad after this episode. I need him to open his eyes and not make himself a victim, because honestly, this situation he is a world of his making. You could have been back in California, Buki. You did not have to subject yourself of going to the bakery and bartering for whatever for this heifer who ain't got no money, going to Michael's all day. And I think he needs to free himself from this. But of course, we know this is just for the narrative, and somebody finds this romantic. I don't find it romantic. I just honestly feel like I understand him now more. Conrad honestly just got on my nerves. I always felt like he was pouty and just miserable for no reason. And now I just feel like I understand him more. But again, yeah, Belly doesn't deserve any of this. Belly is the weapon that's formed against him, Tyra, that's prospering right now in this moment. I think that she is, and of course I know we'll get to her, but I have to get this off. She is a master manipulator. She is the one.
Absolutely. We saw
She
it
is
here.
Yeah, she's the one who pretends that I'm helpless and I'm hapless and I don't know what to do. I'm just so lost in this world. And I'm going to play in your face. I'm going to flirt with you. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to touch you, knowing how I know you like my touch. I know how you want
Yeah,
to be touched by me, Conrad.
girl.
You want to bite my peach? Like, you know what I'm
Girl,
saying? Doing
that's
all
my
the
issue. That's why I want Conrad to show up. At this point, Conrad is the oldest and at times the more evolved out of the three. I want him to call her out on her ish. Like, girl, I'm not gonna act like this infatuation is just brought on by my longing. No, you inject things. You flirt. You're cheeky.
Oh
You're
yeah.
looking for an opportunity. You were waiting. Jerjer couldn't get down the cousin street before your dress was like, girl, she can't wait. She just be so hot. Like, oh, I just what is my relationship with Conrad if he's not fawning all over me? Like, she doesn't know. I just wish he would be like, I'm not about to play with you all this little marriage. Kudos to y'all, but you cater to this infatuation, girl. Like, he just be on that perpetual lip. Oh,
Not his Elvis lip.
girl, the Elvis that lip will stay up. But I want Conrad to give her a little heat, or at least I just knew we were going to get into the season and she was going to have the luxury of seeing Conrad with a different girl. Like, girl, like, I don't have to be here. I don't have to be at your beck and call. It's not always, but I have options, Belly. It's just like, nope, it's Belly or bust. Really? That's how she knows that you're always going to be putty in her hands. Like, show her what's up. It's just
We
me.
still have several more episodes this season, so hopefully we get there, because it's sick. So either he's gonna move on, Tyra, or we're gonna see him trying to hurt himself or be in a hospital at somewhere until they smash. Because ultimately, the more they're left alone together in this beach house, the more opportunity there is. I just knew it this episode. I was like, oh yeah, she'll be bent over backwards, like, and then Jeremiah's gonna walk in. I was like, oh
I
god.
think I think they're gonna go the old school cliche traditional route of, is there anyone who see just cause why this man baby please, baby please.
Please,
He's gonna
not
start
the
getting his Dwayne Wayne on. No, but like, is that where we're gonna wait all the way up into the actual wedding day to go, no, I love you, Jelly Belly. Like, Conrad, let's not let it get that far. Then we gotta see, because what Jerry gonna do, and if Jerry ain't gonna do nothing, he gonna knock your ass out. Don't make him
well,
hit you again.
here's the thing, Tyra, but like in this episode, I was really hoping, because it doesn't seem as though Conrad's ever going to choose himself, right? He's always like, it's a sickness putting everyone else in front of him. But when they're talking about, Paris and the dreams, and I never got to do that. I never got to see what the sun was coming up, or what it looks like coming up on the West Coast versus the East. I want to do that. I was really hoping Belly was going to be like, I'm making the wrong decision. Like, I need to
No,
go and live my life and be free and be a teenager, like really explore the world before, signing my life off to someone who don't really like me. Anyway, I was really hoping for that.
not you on the bandwagon of Jerry don't like her.
I
Let's
don't,
move on. I have been seeing that all over social media.
Have you? I haven't even watched
Yeah.
anything on
No,
it.
that's the narrative. Everybody is, first of all, it's naturally here with their dynamic to heavily ship her and Conrad, but there is the Jer hate train. He don't
Oh,
like you. Belly wake up. They have little shots of Jer maybe looking off or looking at other women walk by, like little steals. Like, yeah, when is she gonna peep this? He don't like you like that. I'm like, what? Why are y'all making these things up? Why? Stop it. Stop
I've
it.
never- I'm gonna go on a deep dive tonight.
Oh, girl. It's a hot mess. And you know, I ain't even on TikTok. This is just Instagram. But
Oh,
sad, broke, and flirting. We covered it a little bit, but always comrades cancel. She doesn't know what else to be. In the presence of him, she's helpless. She's gonna break down. She's gonna pout, and she's gonna. I don't even care about anything. First of all, you should have sat down, took your broke ass. Girl, you are in Cousins. You are not at the local Publix or Walmart going down there trying to order cakes and flowers. May, you know you ain't had no money when you walked in here. Just
look at
can't.
me,
I just
Blake.
don't
Girl,
have time. Like, you are in this luxury. It's just like, yeah, can I get a little cute $75 cake? No, you know you don't have the income to be in here, baby. What are you doing, wasting these people's time? But all of the like, child, when she was out there wrestling, fine, I'll bike it, wrestling with that bike, and Connor was like, oh God, I should
what
go and
the
I
hell's
should
out?
I have to go help her. I have to go rescue her because Lord forbid like she just had so much to do. Girl, going on down there, all in her feelings, and not just at the aspect of being broke, but my mom is still being my mom. I don't know if all my family's gonna be there. I really don't care about these things. But Jerjer lost me all about that mirror glaze cake. Like, sir, we don't have any money, Jerjer.
And the
You can't
raspberry
be
cookie.
all
He said, I'll put it on my credit card.
he said I get to have one thing. Yeah, that's their like their little dynamic. If you get on the social media, it's like Conrad's the man, and she gets to be a woman with Conrad. But then when she gets over there with Jer, she transitions into mother mode because he's a petulant child. So I'm
Which
sure
is
they're gonna have that on a loop of him. But you said I get to have one thing. You said I get to have this cake. Like all of that, and he just couldn't fight the urge, Conrad, and she pours into it, all the hugs, and he's like, oh my god, it's like a light of thunderbolts. Oh my god, she's hugging me. I was like, oh my god, Conrad, would you please wake up, Conrad? All the way down till it's getting here, and that's all in Michael's. I said, was Michael sponsoring the episode? Because we're gonna go to Michael's. Oh my god, we get to go to Michael's. Are we going to Michael's craft store?
Michael's. Yeah, Michael's. 25%
Michael,
off this weekend.
25. Those coupons are going to expire. We got to get to Michael's. Okay, Michael's must put their bid in this episode.
Yeah.
But like we said, she knows exactly what she's doing, and she knows he can't resist her. Even when she tries to put up a fight and all of this just to keep it cute and keep it coy. But we know that you always end up getting what you want. Yeah, he's going to be here at my beck and call, and it was fun to see him try to resist it. Like, well, how long are you going to be? Well, just wait. I'm gonna do my errands, and then I can bring the car back, and then you can do what you want to do. Or how long we got to be in the store? Like, can you please stop? She sees through it, and so do we. You love her, she knows it. But the difference between us and Belly, we're not gonna play in your face. We're not gonna play with your emotions. She's gonna smile and flip her hair and go away from me, Heffa. Ashley.
Yeah, there were several moments in this episode where you see Belly in full awareness of the power that she has over Conrad. And I think that's the grossest. And I want to be very clear with whoever's saying she's ever been a woman, you're a liar. With Conrad, or if she's mothering Jeremiah, she does a piss poor job of it over there because Belly has never matured, not even when her brother was on death's door. Like, I can't with Belly. She's just the worst of the worst. But I mean, even the moment when he finally gets there with the car, with the range, and she's like, no, I have my bike and
No,
my
I got it. I got my bike.
I'm driving. Ho, is you cool? Like, just knowing and like, oh, I wanted to stop at that peach stand. Well, Belly, we just passed it. Oh, I know we'll turn
Yeah,
around. Like,
fine. It's cool.
God, like everything about her, I just can't stand it. Like, it just, girl, go be sad and go cry in a corner. Here's my thing though. When you have all of these signs, no one wants to be there. You guys are flat broke. You're not equipped for this. You're rushing to try to do it. Why not go back to the drawing board and say, hey, this is probably not a great idea, at least not right now. We probably need to sit down. Nothing's aligning. I'm going here. I'm clearly embarrassed, which, ho, you know you don't have no money. You know you have two nickels. that you're rubbing together. You look broke. That lady looked at her like, what is this for? Like, who are you, ma'am?
And then probably be cute. You know how you broke if you can't afford anything, but I'll take 3 of those cupcakes. What you gonna do with these cupcakes, Belly? What are you doing?
Girl, did you eat them? And then when we get to the flower shop, he's just like, I'm trying not to say wedding. It's just a beach party. You mean your wedding? Yeah, oh,
Did you thought that was gonna lower the price?
yeah, I'm like, girl, Belly. We have a $5,000 minimum. $5,000. Yes, that's an industry standard, madam.
Pissed me off with Belly in the decor, like the beach and the setting in the home and the peonies of it, the garden. It's already set, babe. You don't. What you might have to put a little arch and some chairs out. Why are we doing all of this? Like, I say, have I know you didn't go down to buy no flowers, really? And you're a cousin. Girl, go to an open field and get out of my face.
Girl, when you have plenty, like you said, we have a whole thing of hydrangeas over here. What do you mean? My mama's garden. How is what? Like, Belly to me just makes absolutely no sense, and I do blame her mother. We talked about it last week. I blame your mama. Your mama should have beat you because more than the slap that we saw, because I just feel like she's out here in the world with absolutely no guidance. Like, she's just such a lost person, but not lost enough to not manipulate people. And the fact that you're sitting there and she's going to play on the Susanna card every single time, because I know your mom's not here and, how are you dealing with this? And I know, girl, you're a master manipulator and I hate it. But yeah, girl, go be sad and cry. Go walk into the ocean. I just really want to be done with Belly.
I thought Belly was going to grow some balls after Jerry Drill told her, but great girl, Jerry said, girl, I'm working. Which is just really also irritating my soul because, girl, which was it? We said that we were trying to do this on our own. I need to man up and get a job and also kind of get my dad's approval. I'm working right now. She was acting like them little piece of errands was the last. Oh, you said you were going to be here with me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. He's got me. I'm doing all these things I don't really care about. My mom isn't. Are we going to go to Michael's? Because I need to go use my coupons. Girl.
And what was in them little bags, girl? What are you shopping for with all this? I feel like could have been done. And you're supposed to have appointments to go to taste cake and do all. Like, I don't understand.
It was them cheap ass invitations for me. And I know they're on a budget, but I swear, I was like, is she holding Valentine's Day cards? What the hell is she doing? You know, the little kids, you get the little 25 set and you rip them out and put the candy.
Yeah.
I was like, she's like, are those, well, what's the stamp? And what do I go to get the, like, no, baby, are those your invitations? How does this aesthetic match with anything you have going on for the wedding? Girl said love on it in like a 70s font. I was like, what is going on?
Because Jeremiah ain't there. You know Jeremiah's the diva. He the one planning this, really. He's the one with the vision.
Girl,
she's just there.
Irritates my soul because you cannot tell me. I don't know who wrote the little book and I can give a damn. I just knew he was going to be living his best life in college with a nice young man. That's why I thought we were going. Because you dangled that little carrot and that was just for sport because it was always Belly. I just knew they were going to separate in college. It's just not working. It's not working. But yeah, the flirting was taking me out. When she went over there by the time they got to the house and went to like put her hair all up, I was like, at this point, pull your panties down and drop it like it's hot, Belly. We don't have time.
Take off the Daisy Dukes. Go on, move them to the side. That's what you want to do.
And then she'll look at him like, oh, I'm spoken for by your brother. No, you cannot have. Look, Belly, grab her face. I just, if he big faces her, that would make my day. But I know that's not his kind of show. Kind of show. But Jeremiah gets daddy's approval. Working hard or hardly working. Now look at here. Jeremiah on down at the job. You can't tell me Jeremiah working. What are you doing, Jer? Like, oh my God, I can't text you right back. I can't talk right now.
I'm busy.
I don't know. I'm busy. I'm doing stuff for my dad. Like, what are you doing, Jer? Like, we seen you run a couple of errands. You got some coffee. You know, you're doing little, it just haven't been much. But here, conveniently, he's left to his own little devices because I got it. You know, you go home, you going home. I'm going to figure this out for my dad. And we have this big moment for Jerry. It's like, because, you know, Dad, your approval means everything to me. He's like, oh my God, you count those numbers? Oh, look at you, son. You're actually worth a damn now. That's pretty impressive. I think I'm starting to like you again. I was like, this is a terrible. Like, I thought you were trash. You could never measure up to Conrad. Who? You loser. Like, oh, no, you spotted those numbers? You? What, you dumbass? Oh, that's amazing, Jer. You might be worth a damn. Let me go on and pull you in. And you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on, be on the bandwagon for the wedding. I'll even pay for it. Not down. I don't know. He has. I'm convinced Susanna whooped his ass in that house because if you anything about that house, Daddy don't even want to go nowhere near it.
No.
They need. I was waiting for the moment one of them kids to have a flashback of when she found out that he was cheating on her and she had a cancer diagnosis. I just feel like she laid hands on him because he just, it's where the wedding's where. No, we can have it on down at the country club. No, where we ain't got to have it there. He don't want nothing to do with that damn house. But
Mm-mm.
Jared's feeling himself because Daddy finally said some kind words to me. Ashley, Jared.
Yeah, and now I'm not poor anymore. We can have a nice wedding, and we don't have to spend our own money, Belly. And Belly pissed me off with her response to that too, because dummy. Anyway,
Girl.
just I don't know. The one thing that stood out to me though is he said Denise was beautiful, and I was like, Jeremiah, you said that with too much passion and energy. You don't even talk about Belly that way when he was talking to Stephen. Well, she is beautiful, Stephen. Like Jeremiah don't want Belly for real. Jeremiah be picked on elsewhere. You're not gonna make me believe he don't. Now maybe I'm on the bandwagon too now, Tyra, because I didn't know this was a thing. But after this episode, he paid her dust. Like, oh, why are you calling me? You're texting me again. I said I was working. Like, girl,
He
we're not
didn't
even
say it like that.
basically is how I took it with his feathered bangs. Jeremiah's here. He's determined. He's like, I want to be somebody. If you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. So that's what he did. He read that report and he found those discrepancies. And like you said, Daddy said, oh, you're not an idiot after all. Damn. I was wrong about you. Matter of fact, go ahead and have this wedding. We'll make it a corporate event. Let me invite all the people, all the partners, and some prospective clients. I can show off my wealth, and
So my
you can get. Yeah, and so now you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to be poor anymore. I don't know. It's so contrived to me. We
Yes.
know that both of these sons know who their father is. They have no real respect for him. At this point, he's just their financier. And I really wish we could have gone deeper with the relationship. But I mean, it is what it is. You cheated on our mom while she was dying of cancer. Like, there's nothing you
Never
can
say
do for
that.
me except for pay my bills. No.
It's like it's a sin to mention it. I just knew they were going to bring that up when they were going back and forth about trying to keep that house and we needed. I thought, like, you did that. The least you could do is buy this. Like, no, they never bring it up. I don't know.
Yeah, and the
I,
closest we got today was Conrad was like, when I saw my father for who he really was, but they're still not saying the words. They're still not saying the words. No, your father cheated on your mother when she was dying of cancer. Like, it's a thing. Talk to him and, get yourself together.
hey, Monique 69 ways. Yeah, I just love to see Ginger hardly working. He's just be all like, oh God, I'm just working so then he hit this with the pen, like, oh my God, I'm just working so hard in here. You're not, Ginger. It is
Really,
better.
honestly, Tyra, thought he was going to mess it up. I was like, oh, he's going to miss something and he's going to get fired and cussed out.
Oh Lord. No, I knew that this was gonna be Jerry's redemption because I was like, no, I got it. Like I can prove that when he was like, oh, it's fine, leave it here. She should have done this before she left instead of leaving it with your ass. We all know you can't spell Jerry. Like, sir, damn. Oh man, we will see where that ends up. But I just felt like it was funny because the dad never has anything good to say. But you see the difference. This could be deep, but they often make it shallow every single time. Because God forbid we have some depth on the show. But no more wasted time. Steven said, I'm not wasting my time no more. Girl, Taylor pulled up in her little pink number. And Jared was like, oh, trying to impress somebody, trying to be cute. Who y'all dressed up for? Steven's not here yet. Who said I'm here for Steven? I don't even care. I didn't feel like, once again, immature, just like a little friend. And I do understand they're young. Shut up. I don't care. Immature and childish, just like her little piece of friend. All of that. And it's just like, you know what? She look cute in this dress. I do care enough. Still asking you about your mother and your little family drama and your college and all of this. Are you going to go on the internship? I wouldn't be surprised if Steven tried to slide you that money back so you could still go because he cares so damn much. But should I care that much? Because, homegirl in the office looking kind of cute. Looking kind of good. Got a lot in common. We're on the same, path. I don't know. We just so happen to cross paths even more on this train. I was going to say on this. Don't this shot give train to Busan? On this train to Busan. Like, should I sit and talk to her, and like, yeah, they have really good chemistry. And on this train ride, it seems like he has a revelation of, I almost died. Whether it's the job or my love life, I don't want to waste any time. Girl, you want
Yeah.
to, go catch a little bite, get in the cab together? She said, sure. Ashley Steven.
So Steven's really growing up to me. He's so handsome. I'm like, oh, look at you. You're really growing into yourself in this most recent episode. Taylor is just like Belly. I can't stand that raggedy hoe. Like, what are you doing? And then she's like, well, I just want to say thank you. I don't understand what they're doing with her character. It's like she's bipolar because, like, one minute she's all off the rails, hanging up in his face after she almost got him killed, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, you had one moment of remorse and then she was back to being a hateful wench to him. But I'd be okay if I never saw her character again either. I feel like she's so underdeveloped. That's my issue. In 3 seasons, we're not seeing these characters mature like in any way. They've experienced loss, traumas with like their living situations, all of these things, and we've
Graduate.
yeah, we're still not seeing any change in their character. I don't like Denise though either for Steven. Like, I mean, it's cute, they're both they're gamers, whatever, that's fine, and they have common interests, and it's like cool for now. But in the long term, I want Steven to actually find someone who's decent. I don't think Denise is a nice person. We've seen how they've gotten along in the office. Like, she's been an ass the whole time. Like, this was the first kind of real conversation they're having, so maybe that was all just bravado. But I don't need him to be with nobody else mean. She just has like a mean spirit.
But with Steven and the women that we've seen him with, this are girls. He likes a challenge, which is how he ended up with Taylor in the first place. He likes the chase. He likes a little pushback. So that witty little banter, I don't care type attitude. Anything you can do, I can do better. It's very challenging to him, and it gets him closer to her. But at least I feel like with her, once he breaks down that barrier and it's like, oh, I can be vulnerable and we'll see a different side, kind of what we were getting to on this train. And they're doing this to build it up, I know, just so we can get on over there. And Taylor, oh my God, is he moving on? Does he like her? She's not even like, girl, how she tried to act like, ew, who's that? I was like, girl, who is this thing ill to? Taylor? Ill your damn self. She's like, ew, who's that? Like, they're gonna wait and try to build that up, and then she's gonna come and try to chase down the train. Like, Taylor, go away. It's not worth all of that. I just hope that one of these men, because as if we didn't have enough love triangles, he tells Taylor where to go. Like, no, yeah, everybody's not just sitting here waiting around for you guys to realize and take something seriously. You're still being childish, rolling up here in your little pink dresses. Girl, get a life. Get a life.
See, you should get picked up at the bus station. Girl, go away.
But yeah, I like this better than Taylor. I don't want no more of that.
Yeah,
Tell you that.
anything's better than Taylor. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm
Absolutely.
but we shall see. This ain't wasting time no more. But old Conrad. Oh, Johnny. Yes, old Conrad. We get 2 flashbacks. Well, really more than with the other one. We'll get to that one because I'm tired of that one too. We get 2 flashbacks here. We have one here where it's like, you know what? I've always had her back. We have this flashback because it's cool. I'll bike it. You don't have to take me anywhere. I don't need your car. I'll bike it there. It's like, I remember that one time I taught her how to ride a bike, and Jared was like, "Leave her, loser. Leave her back. Leave her back there. You don't have time for that." It's like, no, I'll wait on her. I'll help her. I'll this. And this is another thing that I wish that they would dive into more. We got so much of angsty, I'm in my feels because I know about my mom's cancer, but outside of that, just mean, surly, pouty Conrad. All of this beforehand, where they were damn near best friends or whatever, for her to fall in love and be infatuated with him, her damn self, before, or like softer moments, like the time he taught her to dance. So we don't get a lot of that. We mostly got that Conrad, and I just, because even with who we got, I was trying to figure out that first season, girl. What did you see in him? What's so great about Conrad? Everybody else, I'm still over there with Cam Cam. What is so great about Conrad? But we see this moment here where it's always been, protector. I'm gonna be there every time she needs me from here on up to here. We have one of their first moments together, then we have one of their last moments together. I say, oh, so the summer I turned pretty wants to get a little freaky. Oh, Oh, I didn't know y'all push boundaries on the show like this. I didn't know where they were going. I was like, are we gonna see Nips? What are you doing, ma'am?
I
What are we
didn't know.
doing? I didn't know that they went that far. It's been very safe for a long time. But this is the last time we got together and we still had that and that those softer thoughts of, my mom's gonna pull through. I probably knew better, but I still wanted her to believe because I'm always, me and my you have, too big a heart. I'm gonna always put somebody else's feelings before mine, whether it's Jer or whether it's her. But let's get it on real quick. And we have this. I was like, y'all play in our face. If y'all ever wanted Jer to be a contender, you lied. They have this extra slow, intimate, drawn out scene. Oh, Connor. I was like, girl, did he enter you? What are we doing here? We never seen you like this with Jer. We've never seen this. And once again, they have keep having these little cheeky husband and wifey dynamics with her where it's like this, like, did you turn off all the lights? Sure. Like, oh, are you hungry? Yeah, I took out the chicken. Yeah, we can cook the chicken. Can you bake? Or they always have this like, we're already damn near married, so let's just get married. They fit so much better than Jerry. Yeah, this is gonna look a whole lot more enticing than us cuddled up in that twin dorm bed with a couple of humps, and you have Jerry saying something like, "Yeah, you told me to leave first period to come knock it off, and I came and knocked you off." Yeah,
Oh,
that
God.
looks very young in comparison to this. But yeah, we rocking worlds, which also gives light to, girl, why are you in here pretending that this could be anything other than exactly what it is? This is your brother-in-law. This is your brother-in-law, ma'am. The delusion has entered the chat. But Ashley, how did you feel about these intimate moments?
You, girl, this is still not steam heat. I'm so sorry. Your mama's in the other room. Like, he's like, yeah, this was one of the last nights I had in the house. I remember. And I just knew we were going to flash to scene present day with them getting bucky naked on the kitchen table and Jeremiah walking in. I was like, oh, now that would be exciting. Because why are we going back here, Conrad? Why are you reminiscing? I know what it was. It was the liquor. Because this look that he has on his face in this picture that you have was what I was looking at. Because he was, let me spin the glass
Hit
around.
me in the belly.
Any more of that white in the back? Like, what is
Gotta
wrong with
clean
you,
that up.
Conrad?
You want to clean that wine up so much, don't you? You control freak, you neat freak. You want to clean it out, don't you? I'm gonna spill some more.
I hate, I
Oh,
just, like I said, I really did enjoy the past because, like you said, in all the seasons up to this point, we just got this very strange, irrational obsession that Belly had with Conrad, but we never really knew why, right? Because everybody really had paid her dust in these seasons up to now. And so now to kind of go back and see, no, Conrad was all cleaning up her messes. He was always there to have her back. He was always there. So now, okay, I kind of get it. But it's like, why would you introduce that in the third season? This is something that should have been growing with us while you were telling the story from the very beginning to make the infatuation make sense. Because honestly, Belly seemed like an idiot the whole first season going after Conrad, girl, because he don't want you.
my
Like,
God, you don't want to.
what are you over here for? And now finding out, no, he was always saving the day. He was always the one to wipe up her scrape, to lift her up, to be there for her. I think he is just a glutton for punishment. I almost want to think he's like a sadist at this point, or what is it, sadomasochist, whichever one just wants to hurt themselves. Like at this point, this is just an exercise in self torture. Because why are you sitting here daydreaming about you being intimate with her for the last time? That was the last time we were together, and it'll never be that way again. So let me just gaze longingly to her eyes and feed her, what is it? What do they have? French fries and baked chicken? Like, this was just so weird. And then when Jeremiah enters, it's like, let me just sit up and watch you and look weird again. Conrad, go back to LA, go back to the West Coast and live your life. Yeah, that.
I just don't know what he wants. Like, it's like he's trying to rewrite his wrongs. Like, oh, I didn't do this before, so let me share, let me step up, let me be vulnerable, let me be honest. I always wanted to look strong because I'm the man, I'm the safe. Like, I have to appear this way. Well, no, I didn't. Just take a break. I actually got fired, and like, oh, like, what do you want her to do? Like, how do we have this and then in the same breath? But we could never be. She's a chair. Conrad, get away from
Stop drinking.
me. But yeah, oh, I went over here in this scene. Like when I tell you the TikTok Instagrammers are losing their minds, and I mean minds, over this and them damn peaches. They are losing their like. There's like, oh, tell me chemistry. This is chemistry. This is hot. This is steam heat. I was like, I love
Did
y'all, but
it?
no.
No, it didn't. It's
Yeah,
very dry.
girl, no, they are dying. They are dying over these things. That should go look at it. Like it's they're losing their
What are
minds. Like we
they?
finally, oh my god, you get the peach scene from the book. Oh my god, oh my god, oh this was so hot. This was oh my god. It's like, shit.
It's a world of delusion they all live in, clearly. Because where is this fire and desire? It gives none of that.
This is the same place where they having those little edits of Conrad on that roof. Like, ooh yeah, oh,
Oh, God.
please stop. Now this pissed me off. This pissed me off. Wipe your damn chin. You childish. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know. I guess over there in the Summer I Turned Pretty, there's a section of erotica. And this was a part of it because I was like, what? We're already annoyed at this point with all of it, all of these come hither glances, and we're flirting and we're not flirting, and let me step back. I'm the best man, and the brother-in-law. I'm not with her. Oh, let me step back because are those the flowers? Yeah, I was gonna say that too. That one or oh my god, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like oh gosh, wish Jared could have been here, but it's Conrad, and what if it was me and Conrad? Like all the same with all the back and forth and him bending to all her will, the little peach orchard is it's no different. We have to stop here. We got to make a wholly legal turn because she says she wants
She
to
wanted
go.
peach.
She wants to go there.
Peaches.
Oh, and conveniently, it's just one of those nice fruit orchards where you just leave your money in the basket and it's an honor system, and you drop your dollar and you get it. So there's nobody else around, just to make it a little bit more intimate.
Mm.
But Belly decides to take this peach, and I swear it was a metaphor for her coochie. I swear. I don't know what y'all got. I got this is like, do you want some? Like, well, yeah, like I probably shouldn't. It makes my throat itch, but I've seen you. I've seen. This is what I heard. You didn't have to hear. I've seen you eat peaches before. I've seen you. And he's like, well, yeah, well, let's put it to the test. Like, eat one. She's like, oh, and she's all false. Like, oh my god. I don't give a damn. I have had the juiciest of the juicy fruit, especially watermelon. There was never a moment where I was just so engorged that I just let all the juices run down my chin and my chest because, oh, did I get any on me? Like, girl, get away from me. And then, this rock star decides to take his shirt and wipe her mouth. And she's like, ah, like, I just hate these moments because we're never going to act like Belly is anything more than what she is. If he wanted, with this intimate setting, maybe if he wanted to just strip her down and take her underneath the peaches, she would go for it. There has yet to have been a moment where it's like, oh my god, like what are you doing? Like I'm with Jer. Like that's not okay. Like no, she's just like, oh, do you want to, take a bite of this juicy peach? Like, no, Belly, could you please? I just don't. I don't know why. Like you said, he's a glutton for punishment, but he just couldn't control himself any further. Oh, I forgot what it was like to smell her, feel her, be this close to her again. Oh, let me wipe all these juices off of her chin. And then she did it again. It was gushing out. I was like, oh my God, you infant. I hated it. I hated it so much. And y'all losing y'all damn minds over this scene. From how they're talking, this was a pretty big moment in the book. So it's like, oh, the scene. Oh my God, they did the thing. They did that one thing. I thought this was gross and some of the cringiest shit I've seen on TV in a very long time.
Yeah, it was vile. Also, he has an allergy. So again, she's not just a degenerate. She's a psycho unaliver potentially. If he's telling you it makes my throat itch, like I've always been allergic to peaches. You sure you don't want one? Here, let me bite it first and give you a piece of it. Like Here, let me grab another one.
Want this.
Like, she's just so self-important and gross. I really despise Belly. I hated everything about this too. I wanted her to choke on a peach seed, is what I wanted her to do in this moment. And where has your shirt been, sir? In these dress slacks that you've had on all day, roaming around town, and you're gonna take your dirty shirt and wipe it across her. There's no wipes in the range. Like, this was
No wipes in
ridiculous.
the
It was,
rain.
I mean, the sun was pretty, I guess, the sun, glistening off of her hair. And this is the moment I've ever been waiting for. Let's be completely honest, though, about Belly. Belly is one of those people who lets everything happen to her. If anything untoward would have happened in this peach orchard, it would have been all Conrad and none of me. I didn't know what to do in the moment, Jer. Like, he came on to me. Like, that's why I feel like she's such a dangerous person. And I know y'all tried to age them up and give us the 3 years, but she's still very much a child. And this was a demonstration of it to me.
Yeah, I always wait for the moment because there's plenty of moments where he gets a bit too close for comfort, in my opinion. But she, gives just as good as she gets. She embraces and she sinks in it for far too long. She does this even here. This was the moment to like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like,
Bro,
eh. No, she's just like, oh, brother, brother-in-law. Oh my god, like, oh, did you get it? Did I get anything on me? Do you need to lick it off? Like, go. Oh, she pisses me off. Like, Lord, at this point, just take the peach and rub it on your coochie and take off all your damn
might
clothes,
as well.
lady. I just can't
She
with
had her
her.
Daisy Dukes
I don't know what
on.
y'all
She was
saw.
ready. Come on. Come on, big boy.
This is a metaphor for coochie.
And
This is
he's
the
so
juicy
enamored. Look
coochie.
at him. He's just so like stuck.
You sure you don't want any of it, Chair? You sure? You can bite it. It's ripe. It's fresh. I've only been with your brother, so it hasn't been a lot of slim pickings. I've only ever been with your brother.
Oh God.
Sick girl. You've always been better than him in bed. Like nobody knows my body like you. Like she's just. I feel like she's an agent of chaos times 10. Oh, we gotta get over here to Susanna. This is the most I have ever seen a dead person on the show who wasn't a ghost. Like, ma'am, are you okay? Like, you couldn't tell me after we had, oh, I wasn't in Cousins and Suzanne wasn't alive. She was dead. Like, I was like, oh, from that point on, after that second season, there was no reason to see Susanna or revert back to anything or have any scenes like that. We got everything that we needed there. No. If it's not one of the characters, including her conveniently in the narrative, especially the way that Bells was running into the ground, we had a loss. We had a death in the family. Well, when Susanna died. Well, yeah, you want vanilla or chocolate. Well, I don't know. Ever since Susanna died, I just don't know. Lady, lady, look. But we find out that this was a dying wish. He has embedded this dying wish all the way over Jer because Jer's gonna be okay
'Cause
because he has you. You're great. First of all, we ain't seen none of this great big brother, but hey, you're a great big brother. You're everything. You're gonna be fine. And yeah, so this encapsulates everything: protecting Jer, but also him being able to get the ultimate prize. My girl, the love of my life, Bells. I'm gonna let this go because I'm gonna give my mom her dying wish. I mean, I guess maybe this is different for somebody. I really don't care to see Suzanne anymore. Like, not in this state. We have seen her so many times, more than I would like to for somebody who's supposed to be dead and gone. Ever.
Yeah, Susanna was my favorite character. Season one, I really liked Susanna, and didn't agree with all of her choices. And this is one thing that really, really bothers me. It really bothers me when parents set their children up for failure and unrealistic expectation. And I feel like in this moment, she's burdening him with weight that it's not his responsibility to carry. That boy has a whole daddy that's alive and well. That's
Yeah.
his trial. His what do you call it? His ball and chain, not his brother's. Like, I feel like too much weight is put on Comrade's shoulders in this moment. But Susanna was an odd duck when it came to Belly anyway. I think she's happy as long as Belly is with either one of her sons. It doesn't matter which one. Because even when she was alive, it gave, oh well, it's just Belly. one of you just, make sure you go over there and, deal with her. I don't care which one, boys. It's fine. It's just Belly. Y'all can fight about her and hate each other about her. It doesn't matter. Like, it's fine. It's just so delusional. But no, I think this was false responsibility and a burden she placed on his shoulders that he doesn't deserve. And this explains everything. It explains his treatment of Belly. It explains him staying in Cousins when he should be back on the West Coast trying to figure out what his life is now. Yeah, I blame you, Susanna, for this because it's terrible when people do this. Don't do this to people.
Yes. And I don't like this just as much as the next person, but it would be so different if, like, well, Conrad is, 10, 15 years older than Jer, so he does give off that father figure energy. No, a couple years apart, like, ma'am, a year apart, like, ma'am, why would you put all of that burden on me? Because, Jer's the sensitive one. He can't handle that. Like, no, and he cries here and says, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready for any of that, and I'm not ready for you to go. Like, oh, oh, are you seeing my messages? No.
No, but I don't see where they're coming from. Hey.
Are you seeing my messages?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I thought this was just too much. This is too much, but anything that fits Susanna in there, if she pops up on a ventilator every 5 seconds, beep beep. Oh, yuck! Oh my God, it's Night of the Living Dead all the time. But we get these new blinders on as far as Conrad is concerned, and he's the selfless, protective, mature one. Yeah, spread that on somebody else's cracker. But that's what they want us to take from this. And we have Jerry. We spent the day together, and I've been the one helping and the flowers and the cake and cheering her up and catering to her bitch ass ego. Gets on my nerves, but I'm just gonna wait and bide my time because the moment that they get married and walk down the aisle, I won't see her like that anymore. I won't see her that way. It's like, please, and we see him sulking. Ashley, how do you think that this is gonna go for Conrad? Because clearly he's delusional too.
Bad. Like I said, he's going to end up in an institution. This is just a setup for a mental breakdown. Like, like one of those breaks, like those 5150 holds. I really feel like he's not set up for this. Like, first of all, they're still reeling from the death of their mother. Plus, he really thinks that this is the only person he's ever going to love, which is crazy for him to think at such a young age. But they're all very odd ducks to me. What three people in college are all living this very closed off, existence waiting for one person? It's very odd. Like, it's very strange anyway. But no, this will end in disaster. Probably something dramatic, like you said, a Dwayne moment at the wedding. Or we'll definitely see him, and I don't know where the book goes, how dark it goes, but he gives self-harm. Conrad gives, he is one flew over the cuckoo's nest at this point, all about Belly. Because it's okay, because let's be honest, right? We think about college, if you go back in your mind to your college days and then just pretend you're a man. Pretend you're a man in college. Pretend you're a boy in college. I don't know if you remember college boys. Totally different. I'm just thinking with you know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. Like, even in relationships. So it just behooves me that both of these brothers are just waiting, holding out their best lives for Belly.
No, remember when Jared thought like they were gonna break up because we weren't on a break? He gave self harm energy. This is dangerous.
But yeah, but no, this is stupid too. And for him to be so smart, he's like, I'm studying to be a doctor, Belly. I don't know about that. But if you're so educated and you're so erudite and you're so elevated, Conrad, what makes you in your right mind think that once she says I do, your feelings go away? That's not how any of this works, Bookie Boo. Like, it's just, again, it's a setup for disaster and failure. Now you have to stand side by side the groom. When she comes walking down the aisle, you're gonna just know it's for you, right? Oh no, Jared, get out the way. This is my woman. I want her now. Tyra, I'm not here for it. I don't care. I really hope he leaves. I hope cooler heads prevail, and that he just exits stage left. That's what my prayer is.
Yeah, I hope we don't get all the way down there. Let's not give any more self importance to, but like, oh, all about me. Like, I can't do this. Like, I can't choose between these two brothers. Like, don't damage their relationship any further than it is. Like, they're between the dad and the fragile. Like, they're all they have. Like, we really don't got daddy like that. It's just them two. So can we not fracture the relationship any further? Like, somebody needs to make a sound decision. I'm hoping, because it's not going to be these two. I'm hoping Jer, and that's a lot to put on Jer, goes, you know what, this this isn't it. Like, I'm sorry, like we don't.
Hopefully.
Like, it's always. I know I've been in denial too. It's always been Conrad. It's never been me. You guys need to be together. I still love you. Sister, friend, whatever. It's always going to be that, but. I can't do this to my brother. I know like something. Can somebody? I feel like it's gonna be Jared because he's already prepared and set to suffer in silence for the rest of his damn life. I,
Well, it's so odd because you would think that Jeremy, because what we've known from him, he's kind of been the caring one. He's the one who jumped in to intervene with his mom. He was by his mom's side every day while she was sick. But for me, he has no situational awareness. He comes into the room after, I did my good job and we're gonna whatever. And it's like he can't even see Conrad's expression. He doesn't read the room. He's so self-absorbed this season, just like Belly. So I would hope that, but I don't think, unless he does it for himself only, unless Jer's like, I don't want you, I don't want this, I see who you really are, this is for the birds. I don't
it's
know.
like, oh my god, Jared's here. Oh my god, she has to seriously. I'd rather off myself pretty much than sit here and watch her and him fawn over each other. Oh my god, it's Cher. You made it, Cher. Like, and her energy instantly becomes fake and spikes up. Like, I've been waiting with bated breath for you to get it. Girl, you a lie. You're an absolute lie.
I think miss that man, she forgot he was gone.
But closing off this episode, we end here, not the wedding I imagine. Girl, leave me alone. You never satisfied, always unhappy. Like, girl, first, we don't have any money. I'm annoyed because such and such isn't coming. I tell you, not only is my dad coming because we at least want somebody's parent, your dad is going to be there, so it's kind of coming together. But we don't have to worry about it financially anymore. He said he's going to front the bill for it, so so it's still going to be here, right? No, he's that's not what we talked about, Jer. That's not my wedding, Jer. I was like, oh, girl.
Nobody cares.
Girl, he's like, oh, well, it's fine. We can just do what you want to do. They always frame things to make it seem like she's compromising for Jeremiah. It's like, because you never get to get your way, huh? Like, she's always having to be the bigger person and bend to, no, it's fine. I don't know what I was saying. It's okay. We could just do what you want to do. And it's like, oh, I bet it wouldn't be like this if I was with Conrad. Like, and that's just what we get into. But she just comes to terms with it. Okay, fine, we're going to do that. But let me give you something all about, the cake and whatnot in this dance, aka the last dance. Because I was waiting. The episode was called The Last Dance. I assumed that she was going to be dancing with Conrad. No, her last dance was with Jer here and them getting their Pulp Fiction on. I was like, oh, so yeah, this was goodbye. This is goodbye. What kills me about this is that it's so cliche and obvious where we are going. I really want them to subvert something and go like, whoa. I know a lot of things about this show, but I didn't think that we would end like this. I feel like we're going to end exactly how we think we are. Last dance, Ashley.
Oh God. And it should be. It should be everyone's last dance on this show. We should wrap it up and call it a day because I'm just over all of it. Even in this moment, it's like, just some people ain't ever gonna be ish. And Belly is one of those people because Ho is free. It's paid for now. You don't have to beg, borrow, and steal and get crumbs. You can actually have a full wedding. Who gives a damn who's gonna be there if you really love this man and you want to be with him and you've wanted this wedding of your dreams? Why not? It's like she just always finds a way to pout and like make it about something that it doesn't even have to
Throw
be.
Susanna in there. No, on second thought,
Yeah.
Susanna would have wanted
Your mom would have loved. That's what I'm saying. She's a master manipulator, and Jared really just cares about the optics at this point. Again, he wants to get into his good graces of his father because that's the only parent he has left. Again, I don't know where we're going with his character. He was a very feeling and caring person before, and now he gives very much shallow. That's the one thing I wanted, Belly. I wanted the raspberry coulis and the dark chocolate. It's gotta go. It's gotta go against the bitterness, Belly. Don't you understand anything?
The mirror glaze. It was
And then,
Papita.
and then last week when he was talking about, oh no, yeah, I'm so glad you're not going to Paris anymore. It's like this man don't give a damn about you. Just ease on down the road. Honestly, the best possible ending to all of this is Belly going to Paris alone. Be Belly in Paris. Go be Emily in Paris, girl. Go, and be free of these foster boys. Because what in the hell? She's
what I
caught.
want.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. I want them to all be, because how often do you stay? I mean, we do have those, high school sweetheart type situations, but I feel like those are pretty rare. Most often, who you assume would be your first, the love of my life. I've never known, nor would I ever know any love like this. This is the ultimate. It's just like, look, that was child's play. I really thought that was that. This is, a predecessor to something greater in me growing up. Like, they both sit here like Belly is the end all to be all. At y'all all under 25. Please leave me alone.
Please, immediately. Can't take them seriously.
That was the episode. Ashley, anything you want to share with the people?
Oh, tonight we will be covering The Pickup, the Prime movie that came out yesterday starring Eddie Murphy, Keke Wyatt, and Pete Townsend. So join us in just a few moments to watch that, or to discuss that rather. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming through and supporting the live. If it's up to me, I'll never come back and talk about this show again, but leave it to Tyra to let you know if we will continue to talk The Summer I Turned Pretty. Thank y'all for coming through.
Play it by ear. It's actually saying Keke. If Keke Wyatt was in the Pickup, it probably would have been more entertaining because she probably would have been sinking down. However, Keke Palmer,
What's her name? Palmer. Girl, charged to my head, not my heart.
Singing with the big hand, with the big boys. Come on, Keke. No, it was Keke Palmer. But I am going to leave you guys with a watch along for this week. It is my turn, and I chose Greasy Lightning. If you want to participate in that, be sure to become a member and show us some love. We will definitely see you guys next time. I don't know if it'll be for the Summer I Turned Pretty, but we'll be here. Y'all have a good night.
Sandy? Tell me about it, stud.
Who's cutting this? Where the function? Where the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine ass home, and that's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got sticks in the club illegally. Got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members west on 401. We got a lock on the game, but there's more to come. You gotta pop that ass to the morning come. You want shots for the girls, they don't order some.